fellow crafters, welcome back to my channel. It is Tuesday the 20th, and it's actually I think it's around 4 o'clock in the evening. I spent the day doing some gardening outside, so I just got a shower because I was covered in dirt, and thought I'd come and do a quick update before worrying about dinner. So I wanted to just show you what I've been working on this past week. I actually had a pretty good week as far as stitching goes. I had 2 stitching challenges that I worked on. So I did my pain-free crafts stitching challenge, which I'm doing 1,500 stitches every month. And on each of my projects, I had already finished Captain Ratbeard, and then this week I worked on bedtime stories. I spent a lot of time trying to fill in the confetti, so I actually finished a page on this, and so that's 3 pages done since starting it. I started this project in September, so it's only been about half a year since starting it, and I finished 3 pages on it so far. So where I was before, I could show you a picture of, and then this is where I am now. So I have, page ends about here. There's a little bit of confetti left in that section, but that's page 4. So there's 4, 5, and then a half a page will be the end of the entire top row, which is my goal for this year, is to complete the top row of this project. So that picture turned out pretty good. I think it's completely done. I might need 2 or 3 stitches in it yet. Otherwise it's completely finished. The little picture frame. It's a little bit more interesting over here. We have some books, a little hand color drawing here on the wall, so there'll be more colors to incorporate in to the picture when I start working on that. So that's it for April for pain-free crafts. And then the other stitching challenge I did was Scrabble, which I'm doing for my No New Starts 2021 Facebook group. And for this month, they had us pick out as many words as we could from a set of letters to correlate to the picture that we're working on. And I picked out 5 words. I don't remember all of them. I know I picked out stem, gate, stage for a stagecoach. And I picked up 5, and then for each word it was 100 stitches. So the goal was 100 stitches, but my overall goal for this project, so I decided to work on quilts by Long Dog Samplers, and I wanted to do the stars, which was a border underneath the top section, the top picture. There's a border of stars, and then the next picture starts. And so I thought I would try to get all this done. I figured that would be about 500 stitches, which it was. But it actually ended up stitching really quickly. I don't know why. I've heard other people say that about things, how they stitch really quickly. And I feel like everything kind of stitches at its own pace. But this one definitely was quick for whatever reason. So I managed to get the entire goal for the month done in one evening and moved on from that. So I decided to kind of expand upon it. I had designated 3 days to working on quilts, and I only did 2. But I'm going to stop and move on because I need more. They'll allow me to have more days to work on other things. And I feel like I did enough for this particular project. So in any case, this is where we are now. So I finished last month this whole border, which is very time consuming because the color changes every 9 stitches. I have to switch out the colors every 9 stitches. But I finished that. And then for my Scrabble challenge, which was on running from Saturday to Sunday, I did this entire area, and this top row was this top line was already done, but I did this bottom one. So this entire section here, and then the bottom line was about 500 stitches. But I was still stitching that night, so I ended up going back, and I also did this tree Saturday night. So I got a lot done. And then or was that Sunday night? It was Sunday night. Sorry, it was Sunday into Monday that I did this. And then Monday night, last night, I did this house and got that stitched up. So I still have to finish the windows, obviously, and then put the roof on it. So my goal for May is to finish this house up. And then there's kind of like a weeping willow tree here. And I want to put that in. And that'll be halfway done with the second section. And then June and July I'll finish it, and in August I'll be working on the border. So that's tentatively my goals. If I really pushed this, I could probably finish it by the end of the year, which I thought about because it's a gift for my mother and her birthday is January 1st. So I could give it to her for her birthday, but it wasn't my intention to push this project, so I'm just not sure what I'm going to do with that yet. I might not. It depends on how fast I can get everything. Like if the same thing happens in May where I get this all stitched up and the tree and I have extra time again, I might just raise up the goals and try to get it completely done by the end of the year. So we shall see. The other thing I worked on was my Christmas ornament for the month. I'm doing one Christmas ornament, or at least starting them each month. I'm going to be giving them to my coworkers at the end of the year, so I want to get started. I have to put everyone's names on them, which I'm going to do near the end of the year, but in the meantime, I want to stitch up the little animals. So I did a bear, an owl, and a penguin, and this month I did a wolf. Although I don't think it's really a wolf, it's more like a dog. But here he is. And I'll put a picture in because my camera doesn't really do a very good detail close-up. And they're really small. So I'll put a picture in to show you what it looks like. But he was a lot of fun. I did him stitching on the road. We went to IKEA to buy a sofa for my husband. So I did stitching then. And also I had a CPR renewal class that I had to go to last week, and I took him along to that, expecting to maybe do some stitches during break time, but they didn't say anything, so I just kept going, and I ended up working on him the entire class, which I could do. I mean, I know you guys know that you can stitch a project and still pay attention. So I was able to pay attention to the class and also finish or do a lot of stitches. I think I ended up doing 200 stitches on him in that CPR class, so that was pretty cool. But anyway, so that's all I have for this week as far as my projects. I'm going to be spending a lot of time this week working on the gardening. We have all of our herb beds in for the most part. We still have a few things to plant. We have another raised bed to put in the ground, which takes a lot of time because a lot of dirt digging. We have our flower bed put in, so I think we're about halfway through the process, but I'm going to be outside a lot doing that. Plus my son has fallen in love with the outdoors, so he doesn't have a lot of tolerance with staying inside, and so it's hard to get a lot of stitching done during the day until the evening time. So but in any case, so far I've been making a really good progress in spite of that, and hopefully that'll continue. But thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!